This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. This is my free Alor walking tour video and map. There's an interactive Google map for this walking tour. Just click the link in the notes below this YouTube video on your smartphone. At that link you'll also find things to do in Alor, the nightlife, livability factors, cost of living, best areas to stay, best tours, cheapest flights, digital nomads in Alor facts and history, and the best travel or retire cheap in paradise locations in the world. Okay, back to our walking tour. This is the Nobot Tower. This tower is 18 meters tall. It's a three-tier octagonal tower. Sole purpose is to house the royal musical instruments, including the wooden flute, the drums, the gong. The original tower was constructed of wood and was among the early buildings already completed when Alor town was officially founded in 1735. The High Court here, Galleria Sultan. The Sultan building originally housed the Alor High Court before it was moved, and now it acts as a gallery for the Sultan here. And it's a beautiful building. It has a water fountain out front, and the Alor historical area is quite compact, and so all of the stuff I'm showing you is not more than a few hundred meters from each other, and the map on the web pages will walk you through each if this tour looks interesting to you. This is the view that was a TV tower in the background. And now we're across the street from the tower, and we're about to see the big clock tower here. This clock tower is next door to the Zahir Mosque, we're going to scroll up the tower now, and we'll see the clock at the top. There it is, the big clock tower. And just to the left, as you're on the road or sidewalk facing the tower, off to your left, is the Zahir Mosque. This is the state mosque of Kedah. Kedah is the state where the city of Alor is located. It enjoys a royal history and patronage. It was built, the mosque was built in 1912. Its official opening ceremony was held on October 15th of 1915 by the late Sultan Abdul Hamid Halim Shah, and it's definitely a beautiful mosque, and has a water fountain out front, and it's probably the largest, most interesting building in Alor, no doubt about that. It's right across the street from the central historical center, and it's worth taking a few minutes and walking around, taking some pictures. It's a beautiful place. This building here is called Bazaar. It's right across from the mosque. The original building was built in 1735 by Sultan Muhammad Jiwa Zanai Adini. It's the 19th Sultan of Kedah. The pillars, roofs, and floors were made of wood. Two Kedah Sultans were officially installed at the building here, and in 1805 and 1859. Next door to that, and through these gates that we're walking through, is the Kedah Royal Museum. One visitor called this is a well-curated museum with fascinating royal exhibits. I think that's a good description of it here. It's a beautiful yellow building with well-manicured grounds, and inside you can see there's a section showing a recent royal wedding, and furnishings and dishes and pots and pans, all very high-end, and also various furnishings and whatnot. And also a lot of the clothes from various kings and queens that have lived here in Kedah. And there's a history of the family tree and whatnot. It's all here. So it's definitely, and it's a free museum, so it's definitely worth a visit. And as you can see, the grounds just outside are very beautiful, so definitely recommend checking it out on this tour. And just take in the old 200-year-old construction, and grounds are very beautiful. So one of the places that we didn't get to because it's under construction is the family home of the present Prime Minister of Malaysia. But that's on this walking tour. Hopefully when you're here, it's not on the video here, but it's on the tour itself. So hopefully when you're here, it will be open for you. Often there's this food bazaar here you can visit. We're following Chen Hui into it, but it has a lot of the local foods and also some of the just favorites, international food that people like to eat here in Alor Setar. And as you can see, there's even some Thai food here and local foods. So there's a large assortment and a nice shaded sitting area, and the food's quite reasonable. You're going to pay, $2 to $4 for a meal in here, and we enjoyed walking around and checking out stuff. Get an idea of what the local foods are. Is it good?
Yeah, they're not bad.
They made a juice out of these. This is the Kedah State Art Gallery. This has mixed reviews on TripAdvisor. I would say to go if it's free. You can be in and out in 10 minutes, as one review said. It was set up with the objective of fostering interest in and appreciation of arts of the state. And there's photography, paintings, instruments, and handicrafts. And then out front there's also a market you can enjoy. What's not on this video is Aman Central, which is a shopping mall right up the street. You can walk to it from here. And then also there's a Buddhist temple, which we never got to on our trip, which is about 4 or 5 blocks away. That's supposed to be a nice place to visit also. Thanks for watching our video about Alor Setar, Malaysia. Remember, everything that we talked about and much more is on the webpage. Just click the link as you see here below this YouTube video. And also, if you want, get a free copy of our ebook if you'd like to learn how to live internationally, possibly for less money than you spend at home, and how to make money online. Feel free to get a copy of the ebook. Thanks for listening.